Welcome everyone. Welcome to a new game night. We finished Final Fantasy Tactics yesterday. So today we get a brand new look at a not so new game, but one that I never played while it was new. And I know a couple of years ago I think they came out with a remastered version, a Final Cut version as well, which I again never played. But since I've waited for so long, and since now I'm a patient gamer, the full Final Cut version is out. It's been a while, everything's been patched. The developers have a rocky relationship with the fans. But, oh, hi Satinel, how are you doing? Twitch didn't start as usual. Hi Osmiri, how are you doing? Nice to see you all here, thank you for stopping by. We have a new game today, as I was saying. Haven't had one of these in a while, since Final Fantasy Tactics took up the better part of 1.5 months, I think. Yeah, the publishers, studios. I'm not sure if it's the publisher or I feel like the publisher and the developer were kind of this. I know the ZA/UM team kicked out the original developers, and those guys went on to make a new team, and those guys were the brains behind Disco Elysium. I'm not completely sure where the delineation is between what the developers were and who the publishers were. But yeah, I'm aware of that drama and how there probably won't be a Disco Elysium 2. Doing pretty well, though your brain's a little confuzzled after trying and failing to write all day. Poetry is hard. What kind of poetry are you writing, or why? How many verses have you written? People who made the game are like, yep, developers, yeah. But they didn't take the name of the company with them. That's the thing, right? So when I say developers, I mean the original, the 3 people who worked on the game. They now have a separate studio somewhere else, but I'm not sure what they're up to. I don't think they've released the game yet. I'm not sure if they're working on one. But now the husk that remains as the original developers, these guys, they're no longer really the actual developers anymore. So yeah, complex. Don't think they have the ability to take the name. Maybe not. Okay, anyway. I don't actually know much about the game. I've avoided spoilers on the game so much that, as I mentioned in Discord, I don't even know what setting this takes place in. I just know this is roughly a detective, a really good detective, superhero detective almost kind of story, and you kind of level up your detective as you go along. There's a lot of positive and negative, there's a lot of ambiguous choices, a lot of dice rolls, and you fail a lot of them, but failing is not the end of the world, because that also opens new doors. But not superhero in the sense that you're an actual superhero. Superhero in the sense that you can level yourself up to be this really good detective. I'm talking about like Sherlock Holmes level. That's my expectation anyway. This is close enough to my resolution, I guess. JRPG protagonist, sure. This is an interesting setting. Language, English, and tap QOL to seamlessly switch languages in game. Huh. But they don't, I guess I'm not sure why. I guess it's if you want to toggle back and forth between languages. This is not voiceover language. Voiceover is only English. But the voiceover mode was not here in the original Disco Elysium. This is only a Final Cut thing. So it is good that we waited so long to play it. Now we have voiceover as well. Interactable objects and characters in the game are automatically highlighted with a light border when the player character approaches them. Maybe? The tutorial agent gives new players unsolicited advice. Maybe? Untick this box to set some boundaries. Hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is existentially difficult. Checks are harder, healing items more expensive. Choose your clothes and tarts wisely. For your sweat and toil, tasks reward a small amount of extra XP. Do we want any of this? I don't feel like it. This game is not a game that I'm gonna 100%. Very unlikely anyway. Yeah, not in this game, I don't think. Not in this case. Because this is more a story-focused game than a mechanics-focused game. So I don't think I want this. I do think I want this. What is this? Sure. What is this? This might be good for see, I'm not going to do the polls thing, but it might be good for the character sheets and journal thing. That's the only part that I might be interested in. I'm not interested in giving votes for dialogue options and temporary bonuses and penalties. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Who am I kidding? Okay. It's just you two, plus an occasional Emmy. Okay. Quick save, character. Thought cabinet is an interesting mechanic. It's also a holiday in certain places. My loyal viewers will come high or hell water. High or hell water? Hell or high water. No matter what day of the week it is. No matter if they're on holiday. No matter if they have internet access. I expect them here between 6 to 9 my time. Or rather, Taigi expects them here. It's easier to push the blame onto Taigi. I wonder what this does, but I guess this kind of thing we'll find out in-game. Is this just a highlight of... What the hell is collage? What? Now let's not go in there. Is this just detective mode? I wonder. Because this says highlighted. This kind of says hold down the key to highlight. In that case, I would rather have detective mode. If you have this as an option anyway. Anyway, yeah, let's go. New game. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but that much. Did you finish the game? Did you play the game? I mean, obviously you played the game. You didn't finish the game, okay. I looked on Twitch and I didn't I looked on Steam and I did not see that you had played it at all. So either Steam lies to me. Oh no, it says you played 21 hours. Never mind, I didn't see you. Create your own character. I have how many points? That many points. Okay. I didn't even think you owned the game, but Steam said you did, yeah. I got it in some previous, I think I got it in a humble choice. Okay, what kind of character what kind of character is Taigi? I feel like Taigi... I feel like this is Taigi, right? But what kind of character is the ideal Taigi? He's not very agile, he's a plushie after all. He's not very smart, he's a plushie after all. No, like this won't work, right? So what the ideal Taigi? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you are supposed to go, I mean, not you are, but the average character would be 3s in everything. Maximum is 6 in everything, in something. Usually in these kind of games, I neglect physics altogether. Like, it's the same thing like in creating characters in D&D style games, right? I kind of ignore strength and use that as a dumb stat. I usually go with intelligence, charisma characters. Or sometimes I'll go wisdom characters. So I usually like to go these stats and ignore these stats. But obviously we don't know what we don't know, so I don't know how useful any of these are in the game. So this is pretty standard: intellect, strength, dexterity. What the hell is psyche? Sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Just push random. Okay, let's go with this. Shall I just go with this? I could just go with this. This strength is a bit high for my liking though. Like this, something like this is usually what I end up with if I create a character in a Dungeons and Dragons style world. I'll usually end up with some nonsense like this, and I'll complain that I can't hold anything because everything's too heavy. Random doesn't work if you keep pushing it until you get something like, yeah. Well, I don't want a high physique character. That's usually not what I play. So I was pushing it until I got a low number on this. And this was the first one that I remember where I got a low number on this. And not particularly high on this. I can change the numbers, yeah. Ask me, yay! Over 1/4 of the way to worship. You can get a permanent command after that. I can't wait to see what exclamation mark Osmiri will map to. What message it'll show permanently in my channel. Meh, I'm overthinking this. Let's just take this. Ooh, okay, maybe we should have looked at this first and then gone back and edit the last thing. So let's look at physics. I know, I can. But I mean, I should have come here first before agonizing over that, when that was just a series of numbers that meant nothing. Set signature. What the heck? Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Ooh, I like that. Understand others, work your mirror neurons. Intimidate the public, assert yourself. Connect with Station 41, understand cop culture. Charm man woman, play the puppet master. Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work. Nice. Understand creativity, okay. Play the actor, okay. Call upon our knowledge. So the character I kind of want is someone who has a strong this, and it's kind of maybe not want, but like I'm thinking of is someone who's a bit off his rockers and likes speaking in the abstract. He's very hoity-toity. Ooh, there's info and everything as well. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Ah, okay, this I like. At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing. Conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. This is definitely what I want my signature to be. But it looks like, can you have one with... No, you can't have one with each. Okay. It's just one extra signature skill thing somewhere. Okay. I wonder if your signature still does anything outside of getting a +1 bonus. Also, what happens if you do, say, this? And oh, you can actually push it to a +7. In that case, I should push something to a +7, just to kind of overdo it. But it doesn't have to be this necessarily. Ooh, this is also fun. Are they all 7 now inside? They're all 6. They're all 6. This is 7. Aren't they? Isn't that how it works? The learning cap for every skill at the same time will be raised by 1. I don't really know what that means. Means you can go up to 7, yeah, okay. But what does this specific thing means that I start with a point in it, right? Whatever that means. That's just like my initial point. I wonder how many skill points you get. It's kind of crazy that these start so low. Right. And that might be a bit too low. You make one a signature, they can be 2, yeah. But isn't it better to push one to its maximum? I feel like it is. Like to push one over its maximum to see if there's any interesting things that unlock when you do that. Right, no, yeah, no, I understand. But this 7 here is a skill check thing, right? It's like this. I can train 2 7, whatever that means, but I have 6 points in it, or I can train 6 times in it. Like, what does that? Base stat, the skill stat. Ah, okay. So right now it's a 6 + 0, but this can go to 6 + 6. This can go to, well, this can go to 6 + 7. Right now this is a 6 + 1. And it can go to a 6 + 7. Okay. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe I should. But it'd be kind of funny to have something at 1 also, right? I wonder if it's possible. It's not possible. I wonder if it's interesting to have psyche high and intelligence low. Or to okay, the other question I guess is, can these numbers ever change? The base numbers. I see that you can have I guess it's learn skill. I know you can have items that give you bonuses and stuff. But can these base numbers ever change? Okay, don't know. You cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable card. Even more. A high level half-light makes you ultra attuned to the world. It's perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. This is also very interesting. I like things, yeah, even more, exactly. I like things like this. I like this. this, like this one, this one to a certain extent. Crew for forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people, arithmeticians, dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators, city lovers, the wisest of the streetwise, machinists, thinkers, instrument players. So there's a lot of cool skills, but they're kind of spread out. So I don't know that I'm missing. I don't know if I'm missing out too much of the game by leaving this at 1, this at 2, this at 3. Like that, do these limits ever increase? I guess is what is the essence of my question earlier, where I said, do these numbers ever go up? I'm missing out things no matter what. That's true. You know what? This is the usual route that I'll try. The most interesting sounding regular route that I'll try. So let's just go with this. What's this? Fine, whatever. We're like 20 minutes in and we haven't even gone past the character select. The Furies are home in the mirror. It is their address.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness.
Blackness.
You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. That's dying.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What would Tagi say? This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Nah, Alonzi, let's go.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Let's visit the ancient Zero
Great
home.
choice, Elder One. It has always been like this.
Elder One,
And
Tagi,
it
you're an Elder One.
always will.
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Nah, let's quit. Thanks for playing. I think this is where we're gonna call this game. I think this this Taigi simulator seems to end around here. So we'll need a next game to play like for tomorrow's stream. Now that we've finished this game.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it.
No.
The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is
Don't do
firing
it.
up again.
Don't do it.
It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Don't do it.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Huh? There's already a dice roll there. I just started. Medium 10 versus your total 12. I rolled a 6 plus 6. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. No, I'm not scared, I'm a champion. Taigi, what would you pick? I think you pick number 2.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. A clarion call from hell.
I'm gonna turn the sound down a little bit. I see the peaks are peaking kind of high. This might be better, I'm not sure. So it's fine. Hopefully this is fine. I'm also kind of peaking a little high, but whatever. I turned it down very slightly. Yeah, I figured something like this, but I thought they were serious when they said studio, the disco music. That we will maybe add a disco. Intended for certain audiences. Ha, Tagi, what are you up to? Look at your face here. Take off. That's one is pretty cool. Because
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
I see roll, I press roll.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest. I'm already dying before I even get out of the house. What is this?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
I'm sure it's just heartburn. Oh god.
No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse.
Let it all
There's
go.
no shame in surrendering now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face.
So that's a death,
like
eh?
you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
You were waiting for me to press that with the. Well, that was
Cops
not an
suffered
achievement.
final heart attack.
That was a
Detective
card.
Lieutenant of the
But you were waiting
RCM
for me to press
passed
that
away
button.
yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come
Died
as
there
a
too?
surprise
Nice.
to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer,
Ptolemy
commented,
Price.
"That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
So I wonder if these people are people you actually meet later on. So, okay. So I didn't actually. Whoa! You actually get to reset your character. I guess I should have saved. Okay, let's do that again. You're not great at this. Or this. This was the character, right? Do that. Do that. Very nice.
There never,
Simply
ever
keep on
an inordinate
non-existing.
amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning. And it will
Terrible.
only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Meat thing.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it
Yes, very nice. Let's get out of
irreversible,
here.
Really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. Nah.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
We did.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Oh, so this is a different stat. Slightly different stat. Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil ape.
Please don't say
And
they're
the
awesome.
evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
No, those are plushies. They're fine. The giant ball is a giant turtle. It's fine. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about, what's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drown?
You lost.
You know you lost. Okay, first things. Wait, it started 8:06 this time. And it's not highlighting my clothes. Did it not save my options? Did it seriously not save my options? No, this is on. Why are these things not? I guess I have to be this close to them. Okay, anyway, let's save game this time. Rolling in racks. Cool. Disco ass blazer. +1. Esprit de Corps. Esprit de Corps. Flare cut trousers. +1 savoir faire. +1 electrochemistry. Magnum size bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore up the tape while the song was playing. Still on, rolling empty. You see bottles in a bathtub. Wine, beer, oh, they missed an Oxford comma. And sweet liquors. The lack of Oxford commas is gonna kill me. +1 conceptualization, -1 suggestion. Okay, so jacket and shirt are different things. I put on my jacket before my shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Is it really pronounced deluge? I always thought it was pronounced deluge. A deluge, a deluge. Okay.
Really. Or as you slowly reach your hand towards the
game is
surface of the
more
mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with my face.
There is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay, right, Tiggy? No. Yours is you have a big nose. Touch your
Bet
nose.
you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face.
Yep.
It hurts when you honk it.
Yep.
It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either.
That's Tiggy.
Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not.
It's not.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold,
Hey, Tiggy.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. Is this some kind of superstar? I think I'm a
It
superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. It's neurological.
Okay, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's
Oh,
like
no,
it's
this
not
is
even
what superstars
voluntary
do.
anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check for pals.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However,
He likes me for
putting
that.
your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
This is a white check. You may retry it. This is a white check. You may retry it.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Locked. Put the skill points into encyclopedia to get another try at it. Gotcha. Well, it's here. It's white. And the only way to get better than this is to put more skill points into it. Or to get something that helps it. So I might as well roll and try and get a 6-6.
It's too late.
Not quite.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So this is the backstory on how Taigi's face is locked into that permanent smile. It's basically he went through this. There was this mirror, there's this fan, there's this shoe. And then there is this thing. And then there's 2 doors, right? What that? One shoe. Okay, where's my right shoe? Where's the slot for my right shoe? Yeah, one left shoe here. It's hilarious. Same slot. What is this? Let's save first. What is... Actually, now that I've saved, let me do this
You
enough.
hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
The last time I pressed one of these end buttons, it ended my game.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
White.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Nah, assess the size of the
It
impact.
is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
So that's where my other shoe is.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me?
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
I don't need anyone.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
Thank you. I appreciate that window.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck
Oh, thank you.
so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Is the tie in Taigi actually T-I-E? It might be.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I didn't die taking my tie down this time.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
You didn't die because of a high roll. Ow.
You feel something in your chest.
Here we are.
An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Oh, so this is from here onwards is death no matter what?
Very, very bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender.
It is
Suffers
indeed.
final heart attack. A detective.
So I wonder if this is time or if this is what? It is not time though because the last one happened at 8:06.
This fan has 2. Or has it been?
Let me grab my
consigned
tie
there?
again.
You swoop up and
Very
catch. What you
nice.
have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie.
Let's just not pull on any of that. I think raising my arms would kill me right now. Let's try to leave. So this is a window. Obviously there's no front door in my toilet. What is this? It's kind of odd that I don't know what kind of door this is. Whatever. Ooh, I got a +1 in that empire. That's my highest stat. That's my specialty. But my shoes out there. Chesterpral 9 degrees. -9 degrees centigrade overcast. I mean, see now that I've seen how that start goes, this is a very dangerous option. But sure, let's take it. Oh, that's an exit of some kind. Oh, that's my shoe. Now I get a stat bonus. Well, I get a -1 for my savoir-faire though.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes.
Secret task
Both
complete.
copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
What a great feat.
like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they feed?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
So do I have like... One health. Okay. And these are like med kits, right? Your health 1, morale 6. Health med kit won't help you much. That's true. Compulsively save. There's something on the table. Is there? I thought I've taken it. Okay, see, so this game we just broke the game here, right? Yeah, I think this is a refund. This is obviously a very it's an inexcusable bug, right? This game has been out for 6 years, or whatever nonsense, and yet they haven't resolved simple use case where I take the money before going out and then come back into the room. And now it tells me there's something like, wait, okay, to be fair, there's a cup here on the table. So maybe they're not wrong after all. It's hard to patch it when you find that. I mean, the devs are still around. Someone owns the name. They could patch it.
Hello, officer.
Yo. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. So what happens, I wonder, if we never talk to her? I wonder if that ever affects the story. She's probably some important character that gives us the starting quest. She's the start of the MSQ, the main story quest, right? So if we never speak to her, we never get the main story quest. This is the weekend of the edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. But we should probably talk to her.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Then why did you call me an officer? Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Dagi is a businessman. Chief Executive
The
Officer,
young woman
right?
shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer. That's too wild. Chief Technical Officer is what I am. Nah.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. God damn right, I'm a policeman. Don't you forget it. What's this? So these are, checks that I failed. Those on white I'll be able to try now. So like none of them, because they're not white. They're white when I click on them. How do I close this? There we go. What's this? These are my stats. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Let's not do that. I don't think that's what he would do here. Why don't I remember being a cop or anyone else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Sure. I can see why they wouldn't trust me with the law. I have the right
A
character.
fondness for contradictory statements.
Shall we admit to a crime here? We should probably not admit to a crime here.
I'm sorry. I was being glib. I'm sure you're a great cop.
I don't want to try this.
Of
Can we
course.
get going now?
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the
I
inside.
tried it really roughly there.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness.
The door does not care.
The door probably thinks you're a has-been
Neckties,
loser
my
too.
necktie's talking to me.
You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
Still no answer. Still nothing. Still nothing.
This one has no new interaction. Not the way that this has, right? One's blue and one's green. See if I can go down the stairs. Let's see. Ooh. Camera sweeping across the thing on its own volition. This does not look like I'm going out. It looks like I'm looking at the sign. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic. The speakers connected to the radio.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest, it's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Inland Empire should be a very good friend.
Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with your theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. Yes, absolutely.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent
No,
job?
I am a cop.
Yes. Sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing.
That's King sing karaoke. So my question is, and maybe we should start a new game just to look at this part, or maybe we shouldn't. So this is my main skill. So this guy has been talking to me a lot. If I make Shivers the main skill, is this guy gonna drive most of the conversation? Did you also pick Inland Empire? God. Because it's weird that this guy has had so much we have so much interaction with him so far. Obviously we've had a bit from here and a bit from like electrochemistry and Definitely one cheesy. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. I just want to try. Because I also have 1 HP. So this is just for science. Because I am curious to know. Since we're still so early on. If I start a new game and I pick a completely opposite look. Like this guy. Starts with Inland Empire as well, right? Let's go with something like this. Completely opposite. And if I make savoir-faire or interfacing, if I make interfacing my signature skill.
There is never an inordinate amount.
And when
I'm just gonna skip past this part.
Really?
you wouldn't like it,
Somewhere like a fly to the...
the stench of a fiery
I'm sure there's special conversation if I go out without anything. Actually, I probably can't go out without my pants because my keys are in there.
You hear it says,
So let's go down, for example. Let's go take my outside shoe, but not the one indoors. Just the outside shoe. Just a briny wind. Oh, I'm getting sick, aren't I? Look, I have 3 health. Let's ignore those coins. Ignore this lady. Going downstairs just to see if the conversation there triggers with someone else. Only 1 morale. So I did not get a conversation at all. So because I don't have... I guess maybe it's because I don't have a... Either because I don't have a high... This thing, so I'm not talking to things. Because this thing specifically says... At high levels in an empire, enemies in environment, you'll have conversations with your clothing and weird things. So without this doesn't trigger at all. I was hoping that something like, oh. Interfacing will give me a machine-related talk with this one. Or something, but that's not the way it works, right? Not there anyway. Okay, anyway. Let's go look. Machine related with machines, yeah. So these things... So this specific one triggered when they said it triggers because of... When they say that the talker, the speaker is Inland Empire, it means that it's triggering because of this nonsense. Those are special skills that you... Those special conversations that you get based on having an abnormally high thing. Uh-huh. I mean, sure. That will not help me, but sure. Not yet.
a man in his late 20s stands behind the counter,
A stuffed seabird.
inspecting a
Plushie.
stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
What's wrong? Don't you like the officer?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So, not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero. Now I really want to play troubleshooter. This is a very troubleshooter kind of line.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do... Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the staff bed. Let's have a conversation
A
with the staff
competent
bed.
work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Inland Empire. Uh-oh, here comes my Inland Empire. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
The narrator didn't narrate the rest of that.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. A competent work. Looks like something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is... Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to hear you.
No,
Are you the
I'm
bartender?
not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I
difference?
have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know...
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Bye. There's something here and it's not good, but I can't reach that. Kitchen reserve personnel until 13 o'clock. Mess hall reserved for human union members. Doors open 16 o'clock. Union members, not human members. Are you making fun of my accent? Bottle of rum has been knocked over. A beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Man is sleeping on the table wearing marked cake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out.
Why
of
did you
his open
sometimes
hand,
read and
you
not?
see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Yeah.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen
Tutorial
above your
again?
character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale.
Oh, I
if
see.
You have
You're
morale
making fun of
damage.
Taggy. Hi. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to try to wake you up. Actually, so if I go to this thing, so this is what it means by white. So this white is different from this white, right? It's very kind of misleading. The highlight white, it kind of looks similar to this white. Challenging.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
It's disco time. Hey, Flo. White is a lighter gray than a highlighting gray, yeah.
Perhaps he's on his way to
Flo,
where
Flo,
he
Flo,
just
Flo,
came
Flo.
from, into the primordial darkness. You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Probably. I like how the inland thing talked about that, just passingly talked about primordial darkness over there. I have been well. I hope you've been well as well. Thank you very much for asking. I saw you playing Ace Attorney earlier, if I'm not wrong. Was it? No, Phoenix Wright. No? Ace Attorney. I was looking there in the morning.
Hello, sweetie.
They're the same thing, yeah. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't.
I don't
keep your
remember which
colleague
specific
waiting.
game it was. You shouldn't keep your college waiting. He's not supposed to man. So the early on, the voice acting was reading almost every line. Now they're skipping, right? Like they don't read this narration anymore.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket
And
is
see, but they
tapping
do
his
read
foot on the
this.
floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
I'm smiling at him like a goofball still.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
If you say so. Shake his
Hello.
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for
Inland
yourself.
Empire, my dear.
Get creative. Conceptualize.
Conceptualized medium 11. Sure.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool. But maybe just a bit too offensive. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Costello. So cool.
You instinctively run your hand over your multi-patterned
Why is my
orange
horrific
tie.
necktie talking to me?
The sensation of wrinkled silk somehow makes the name sound even
Yes,
cooler.
Suikoden too. Oh, it's one of the Suikoden.
More classy! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name, and you're one classy cop.
And I no longer have the option to back up. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Costello.
Yes. Well,
He just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well.
We are
I
wearing the
understand
tie.
you've seen his old back, right?
The tie has been talking to me. We are wearing the tie with Inland Empire, and I think together the tie reminds me of the skull from Planescape Torment, right? So far, anyway, in the 10 minutes that we've been together.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
I haven't.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, no, completely. I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This guy will make a great detective.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
See, they didn't voice this line. Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we're done talking to the owner. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
This guy's an ace detective.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes,
Is that insignia? These white rectangles, you mean? But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
The problem with them saying RCM all the time is that the Canadian National Police is the RCMP, right? So whenever I see RCM, it's like, oh, RCM, I'm the RCM Police, the RCMP.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern.
Close enough.
I just
yeah.
need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember. I don't think even I should not probably say number 1. I'll probably go and say number 3 though.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse.
Oh, okay. It's
Much
fine then.
worse.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number 1 concern.
Nah, let's do number 1.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid.
Okay,
What
that's fine.
remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out
Completely
who put it
fine.
there. If
Everything's
we
on
don't,
fire.
no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
What are we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Fine.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Thank you, Miss Tutorial Agent. We shall obviously do that right away. Oh.
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
That's not the way you pronounce lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is
Lieutenant.
responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has
Lieutenant?
to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
I'm completely lacking basic information.
Fine. We should get through this
Ooh,
day
new
first.
task.
Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Off hours beginning at 9 p.m. It's 8:59 a.m. Huh? So now I'm not sure what this does.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
It's called it lieutenant. Lieutenant. I call it lieutenant. L-E-T-T. No, it's no F in it, but yeah. Are there right tenants too? There are right tenants, and he's not one of them. This guy's definitely a wrong tenant, judging by what he did to the room upstairs. Tell me about the
What
case.
do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I'm a new player. Tell me what you know.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief? Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? No.
A security guard or worker
Oh.
of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
What's the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
It was obviously her. Why hide himself?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, and the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
We'll find here. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Oh, XP. Would you say this is the mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not? I want it to be a mysterious case.
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Why not?
Because it's not part of reality.
Ooh.
So
Like
desperately
imagination.
mundane.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
need to funk this case up. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
I will convince him. Don't worry about that.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Ah. Is
His
this
disdain
reality?
is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know, I'm not games yet.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Cup off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later.
Okay.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Nah.
Good.
Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Let's do it. Sure.
Only banal things strike you. At the core,
Not
you're
now.
a very banal
Maybe
person
after one skill point.
with a very small soul.
That's a terrible roll.
One you should be ashamed of.
I
It's
don't
no
care. I got
wonder
lots
the
of
soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
Don't worry, we'll be back here. We'll be back here. It's probably good to get some details about the cases, and then I can tell him about the twist. Right now, I don't know enough about the case to find the twist in it. So, but we'll be back here. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Ouch. Not that rude. Come on, Lieutenant. Open up a little. We work better together, sure.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order.
That's very
Something
abrupt.
is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Silently scream for help.
If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak.
With his eyebrow.
Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation.
I like that we're doing all these stupid rolls that mean nothing. And we're succeeding. But I mean, these are all in the same category, right? They're all in this category. So obviously for high psyche, you're probably going to make most of the rolls.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
No, not that they mean nothing, but yeah. They're not, they just come one after the other. I'm just rolling wildly along this entire row, just as part of the same conversation chain. It is a lot of psyche, yeah. That seemed like a good way to play it. I'm definitely liking when I looked through these and I saw the description for this, I was like, yeah, this looks like a good one, at least for our first playthrough, to really get into the spirit of looking at what kind of weird conversations the game has. Some of the others I was telling Satya, some of the others like this and this and this kind of look very interesting as well for future, for theoretical future, like alternate playthroughs, like this maybe, or even like this or this. But this one seemed like a very Malkavian sort of thing to pick, to put it in Vampire the Masquerade kind of terms. Very Malkavian. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
I'm a detective.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this.
Legendary
But you
failure.
can't quite muster enough testosterone.
No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess. Just observing.
I guess you don't need glasses then.
Oh, you're a good detective too. You don't know other people around
That's
here.
because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from
Glasses
Seoul.
are cool.
So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side.
Which is why I
It's
didn't
not
want to
an
pick the other
interesting
option. Because the other option, he was lying, right? What is so?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
I really should have played Troubleshooter. Troubleshooter. That also takes place that's Korean, so everyone there is basically from Seoul as well. You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never
Seolite.
met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
Revacholier.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Do you ever talk to yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So I'm rolling all these dice, but I tend to roll 10, 11, 12 a lot. But these dice are like conceptualization. 4 plus 6. I guess the average roll does come out like this. So this one, when I wish they showed the dice total, like instead of showing 10, show 4 plus 6. 11 plus 12. Like there aren't a lot of wild rolls, right? All the rolls are basically like plus 6. Even this physical instrument, it's a 1 plus 6. These rolls this is 10 to 12. I think this is also actually a plus 6, right? Yeah, so this is a plus 6 as well. It's as though there's a bunch of basic rolls that will always roll around 6 by default.
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
My total is 13. That's pretty, yeah, so this is 7. This is also 7 plus 6. So there is a sort of... It feels like there's in conversation for the rolls that you don't actually make. They just do a straight up plus 6 to whatever your stat is to see if you hit the bar for the flow of the conversation or not.
But this isn't an old school case.
Whereas if I get one of these and this is a roll, then it does the full like 1d to 2d6 roll. So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
Okay.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Empathy? 6 plus 6. Because I'm just trying to figure out like the mechanic behind the thing, right? So they are obviously just giving you a plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 to everything when you're in conversation and it's flowing by.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Sure, bye.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation.
The
In the
Jamrock Shuffle?
57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence.
Nice.
It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
This is racist. I don't prioritize containers. No, actually I do. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Now wing it.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief 3 days ago, during that time,
Mega
the
cool, that's
victim
very
had been
nice.
stripped of... Okay then.
No,
Was
I just
there
wanted to get rid of the
anything
red
else you
colored
wanted to
thing.
know? Good.
Bye. Okay.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Sorry, what is reaction speed? Reaction speed is here. So 2 plus 6. Okay. That was a total 8. Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your
That was a card.
mustache and your
I got a Kin
chiseled jaw
Kitsuragi
and
card.
that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken their toll on Tagi.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime.
Why, thank you. Do you want to join me?
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Fishing for compliments.
I'm Lena.
I'm a
My
bitter-
husband
I'm a bitter
Morel and I
plushie.
are
The
staying
years
with
have
our
taken their
friend
toll.
Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew.
Exactly.
Hire her
See,
on the
they
spot.
agree with me. They agree with me. They gave me the option I was talking about. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, reading backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
You're dismissed, Kim.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but I also cite mystery, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
But we just saw sequence killings in that demo that we played 2 days ago, or like on Sunday.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 hits are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Okay, so the flip side of this is if you get a flat +6 to everything, this game would be very different if you started with knowledge of 1, right? Intellect of 1. So this was a 3 + 6, 9. But if my intellect was 1, I would not even know what a paraplegic was, and there would be a failure message for this. I wonder what the failure messages for these things are. Sure, but I still know, yeah, but the character doesn't. So there'll be something will be mocking me, right? And the answer, the one option here would be, what's a paraplegic? Some of the smaller checks don't even show up when they fail. Could be wrong.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Are you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
Ooh.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
That's a 3315, your perception being my special skill. That's a 3315 perception. Interesting. So do you remember any special scenes that you might have gotten already, that you might have gotten that I didn't, in what we've played so far? 1143 day 3. Yes, interesting, nice. So yeah, so there are a lot of hidden, or maybe not so far. Okay. Interesting. I wonder how many different. Yeah, so I wonder if some weird things, like even just like pain threshold. If you have physique at 6 and pain threshold is a special skill, or endurance, does that trigger any special conversations? I wonder. Goodness, this is at 0. I need to get rid of some of my items. Anyway. I'm sorry, it was rude of me. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
A war zone at the edge of the world.
It does still look like that in some parts of the city, doesn't it? We are in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, dear. And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know Diddley Squad or Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world.
Ah.
We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. The city used to rule the world,
no.
Though it has seen better days.
Endurance, easy success, but empathy, failure. And then he says that. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
It's the spring of 51. Sure, it's the year 973. All I know is we are approaching the end times.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. It must be the end times.
It must be. Inland Empire, I love you.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin.
No, I did know it's the spring of 51, okay?
I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
Okay, who are you? Esprit de Corps. You are... Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Oh dear.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Cop telepathy, yes. Some kind of democracy, maybe? Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who travel the plains on chocobos. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest markets. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Chocobos.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly not one who's horseback.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
I like how I was disappointed at the horseback part. And she obviously, whether she knew that or not, she twisted it into, oh yeah, you're disappointed that we have no government of our own. If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself.
Yep.
There aren't any cops in Revachol, not
These
in the
tutorial
traditional
characters?
sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
I'm going to take the other option as
Defeat,
well.
I'm afraid. Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain
Okay,
it better.
so they're just
I'm
this
just
right
a
here.
poor woman, she thinks.
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Kim, I see you doing that sign for reality behind my back. Don't do that.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary.
Reality.
So I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
This conversation would be interesting if I'm failing all these tests. If I'm failing all these checks. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant who's like furiously gesturing like, not me, not me.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Thanks. Get a reality lowdown. This seems fun. Also, there's a map here. Oh, acquire a copy of the city map. There's coins in here, but I can't get to them. These doors don't open until a certain time or something. Let's talk to this poor sucker again. Yo, poor sucker.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruin. Taiki, which of these names do you prefer? The Harbinger of Ruin. I'm currently between names.
Fantastic.
Kim is about to say something. Let him. It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Who made the call reporting the crime?
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
One of those Airbnb people.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Who, me? Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions? Asked him.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
She went away because none of your
See,
business.
this is the third time you've avoided the subject, so the game does not increment that. So I'm going to refund the game. Because obviously they didn't account for me reusing this dialogue tree again, even though they gave me the option to reuse it again. It is the third time, right?
Extra fine.
Just kidding. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right,
The
you
Frank
can see
Underkin
a
camera.
big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
So this is an easy 8.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
It's a real.
the IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global
Oh my
reserve
God, can you-
currency.
you can fail this
Whatever
check.
part of the
No, you
world
can't fail
you're
this
in
check.
right now. It's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
So this one is impossible to fail even if you have, unless you have a way of lowering your encyclopedia knowledge through your clothing, but I don't think so. By real, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I just hear my tie speak to me twice? But what exactly is money? Nah, let's go for the tie option. Nah. Sure.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
I can take the tie off. Great advice, I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug. What happens if I take the back seater off?
Somehow, the knot is stuck,
Oh.
so you can't get it off. The lieutenant watches you struggle with it, the sweat dripping from your brow. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
You're under arrest. What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, actually I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
So this option doesn't actually... It doesn't say what I say in this option, right? Like this actually says like you're answering him, is this money? This doesn't do anything. Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo?
A hobo?
There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
So what does this do?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
You're under arrest. I owe this place to her?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Okay, so he hasn't found the faucet yet.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Okay, you're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
I can actually arrest him. Oh man, I wish I can kind of save here to see what happens. I mean, this would be a funny way of trying to get out of it, but I don't think he would do it. He's not that evil, right? Not yet. Nah, I'm not comfortable doing this. Okay, you're not under arrest. Yeah, no, Taiyi wouldn't be that. Not yet. He's not that abrasive. Okay, you're not under arrest. What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this
Reasons
up
are
with your
really tired.
station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marble Hill. What the heck? Far away? I don't know, near south maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Oh my god! Can I trace the way back somehow?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
Ooh, a tart.
Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Ooh, what's this? Let's rewind. Let's trace the drunken steps back home. Hobo Cup. Hobo Cup. For some reason, I'm clicking here, and I'm getting this one highlighted. I guess if I'm clicking in between lines, I get this one highlighted. Very weird. What can I do with this? So if I don't think I can internalize this. Oh, I can. Okay. I get encyclopedia bonus from this. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Does research time mean slotting it in here? Or is that 2 separate things? I wonder. But this has a stop now. If I hit stop, it takes it out. So yeah, it is. I'm not only researching this, it looks like I'm researching this to try and internalize this part. But also while I'm doing that, I get a +1 bonus temporarily. I guess I'll know in 6 hours, yeah. That's hilarious. I almost kind of want to arrest him, and then now that I've saved, I almost want to kind of arrest him and then load the game to see. Arrest him to see what happens and then load the game. But check out my room, Mr. Kim. Look at my room. Isn't it great? Kim tries not to look at a broken down bathroom door. So they didn't charge me for this.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Speaking of 6 hours, time to get yours on. Night Flo. Thank you very much for coming by.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Can't do that for now. Have a wonderful evening. See you tomorrow. Well, see you
The
soon.
fan is spinning.
Pull on the fan. This will injure me again, right? I think. But now that he's here, I'm curious what will happen. So.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
Bring it on. Oh. So now this is a time a QTE thing.
Your
No, I
eyes
didn't die.
burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
So you have a timer to do this. I was hoping to trigger something from him. But maybe I should. Okay, hold on to that. Maybe I should
The fan stands still.
Do that just to see if the death message changes when he's here. So I'll take the death. So don't
The
subtract it.
lights are off again. The lights. The lights.
Oh.
The switch must be broken. The light.
Oh, I can't trigger it again. Let me quick load and then I'll take the death anyway. I had all those new things. Wait. What? This is such a mess. This game is a complete train wreck. By the way, let's knock on this door over here.
The door is still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Nice. So he has conversation here.
He doesn't like where this is going. This door can still nothing. The lieutenant gives you. He doesn't like where still the lieutenant. He doesn't like still the lieutenant. He still the lieutenant. He doesn't like.
Doesn't change. Okay. Sorry, Lieutenant. I'm a complete mess.
The fan is spinning. A terrible mistake. The lights. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
So this bar here on the left is running out, running low, running low, running low, running low, running low, running low.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Help, someone.
Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. All you feel is pain and weakness.
So that guy, Kim, just let me die.
You have to surrender now. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death.
Okay, so that was the third death. Let's load. And let's finally go out, shall we? I don't remember what time this opens. I think they said like 1 p.m. and like 4 p.m. No, this is like 9 p.m. or something. 4 p.m., 9 p.m., whatever. Out we go. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Sound surprised?
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you, exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
You need directions?
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm at this. Just tell me where we are, okay?
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
A fleet store. What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where is it exactly? No, it's a repeat. Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
A canary yellow gloves? One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Such a nice lady. +1 interfacing. Bye-bye bugs. Somehow I didn't automatically equip this. I can't automatically equip this? Oh, there we go. I couldn't drag. Oh, I have to drag until this thing shows up, I think. So the when I'm dragging over this thing, it's kind of... It's not always exact, like what? Also, it's not on the bottom left. It's basically the bottom left thumb, the bottom left finger of the glove. Has to be pointing towards whatever you want to put it in. Okay. Anyway. What's this? Sweet centipedes, fuck the police. Pigs go home. That's us. I wish we knew where home was. Close for winter, please use main entrance. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Welcome to Revachol. Jump Jams, a popular music mag. Most able-bodied men. This issue holds a top 10 list. Let's do some Honkai style dumpster diving. Nice. Are you lost? You look lost, out of place.
Welcome to Revachol.
It's an address to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
The lieutenant's impassive mask has been replaced with intensity. He speaks not as a cop, but as a citizen. He is Vacholier, a Revacholian.
Say nothing, yeah? Say nothing sounds good here.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Huh. Number 2 almost sounds too patronizing. Number 1 almost sounds too blasé. But sure.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. You sense slight embarrassment for the outburst. Or is it pride? Impossible to tell.
Challenging success. 12 versus 12.
Whatever you say, officers.
Officers. What's that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design, so naturally,
We Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, what else have you thought out?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Say nothing.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
There's just a good answer, a bad answer, and a whatever answer. There's no other answers there. Okay. Not down with this, no.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
He won't talk to me after that, but that's
Looking
fine.
for something, Runt?
What are you
Don't
hauling?
tell me. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going
The
on?
strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
They'll be rotten by now.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
How dare you? So I would need one more point in rhetoric here too. Anyway. We're done for now.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
I looked at
nasal
him and looked
sprays,
back at him and he
blister
went to move
packs.
to stand there.
They all bear the Saint Baptiste
Yeah.
Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
What do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see.
You don't know.
Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Nosafed
You totally
heals
can.
+1 health. Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
St. Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company,
She is
derives
right.
its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history, as far as almost anyone knows, at least.
I can't remember things, but I can apparently remember lots of crap about the world.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see. Then how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
So,
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some
Out there.
there.
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Yes?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What is this typo refund? What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
I bet your head would take the prize. Yes.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
Sorry.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Before we go on, what is this freak?
I don't know. Frit?
And why is it written exactly? Why is it written in 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Okay, that's good. Let's proceed.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
No, I meant a physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
I wonder if there's a special conversation if you come here exactly at 10:09. Where are we?
We're in Frit
No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As a mankind.
in a good place. I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
About the one we had here in Revachol.
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
The coalition, what's that?
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
Where are
We're
we?
in as
What will her essay
As a
prompt?
nation?
we're in a transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy, all that stuff.
I won't bother you anymore.
Cool.
I get XP for that. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
You know the man who died?
not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
This is like talking to an annoying teenager.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to
Thank
ask
you,
around.
Kim.
If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. What a lousy piece of work. What's this?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Say nothing, just take it in.
The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all.
Conceptualization.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Oh yes, I know that.
Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
+1 intellect, -1 health. This would kill me.
The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super strong.
What is pale?
You know.
Okay, what would consuming this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main
Thanks, tutorial
stats
agent.
at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Alcohol raises physique while damaging your morale.
So this is very it's like that knight. It says the moves of the diamond hand game. You might want to keep some of these things around as buffs for when you need to do certain actions. I mean, I can't
Use
afford any of this.
medication, like Nosifed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note: consuming substances can have unforeseen consequences for you.
You sell any under-the-counter devices?
No, Frick only sells legal drugs.
Just asking, just curious. Just curious. Oh. Can't talk to anyone here. Talk to someone up here.
Scab?
Call me Manana. What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Right to work.
Good one, officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it? I have no idea what I'm doing. Sure.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day
I
it
like
is.
this guy.
Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
Come to Martinez investigating murder. I need to know what behind this case I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Beneath the jolliness, he suddenly seems doubtful.
That simple? I just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Right.
Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Or converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Overly heroic.
Sure. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Sure.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What? What? They played the wrong line there. That was completely wrong. That was an actual refund moment. Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Sure.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard
You
work.
gonna help me solve it by
You'd
telling
never
me who
see
did
me
it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Yeah.
Should we? He's nice.
No, he's nice. I like
I
him.
don't like nice. He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Drama. Easy. Success. Wait a minute. I could fail that. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. With low drama, you cannot lie. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what drama would be like high, with a high level of drama. Even brought my overalls. Rita Revachel Industrial Harbor.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes, and I get punched, right? Okay, then I'm thinking now.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of a cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the
right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scab.
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other
What do
people.
the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we
have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
He's a plant. Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Reaction speed, trivial success. This is a 6, impossible to fail.
What's it to you?
I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was it?
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things. I've never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break. Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Excuse me, yet further inquiries.
Things are busy enough. You going to waste less of my time?
We'll see.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Any will to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Why is number 2 still? I want to get into harbor
Union
too.
shits are on full strike.
Yeah.
Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
It's an official matter, not to be discussed with outsiders.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Another card. This was Manana. He's a guy up top. I
We're
don't know.
not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
Let's go provoke him again.
What's it to you?
Curiosity. Gonna figure out this track, man.
Big mess. Caused by union greed.
Mm-hmm.
We're all workers, right?
Bouncer,
Stick
where?
together. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Uh-huh. Do you have any conversation? Nope. Run.
Hola, Wandering Man. You know, serious.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk.
Run. Stop here. What's this? Hermetically sealed door, locked by electronic means. In case of a strike, press button behind card. Nobody comes close to measure here. Oh, measure here.
body betrays your degeneracy.
Look at his portrait.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Yeah. Say nothing. Size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle.
Racial pinnacle.
Be calm, ham sandwich. You are not
Ham
in
sandwich.
danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your body. Still say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
He looks down at you, taking stock of your physique.
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Pedomorphic friend? What is that word?
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Yeah, right, I'm an alcoholic now. I need to enter the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here.
Occidental Haplogroup
The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Ham sandwich race.
Show him the ham still got it.
Actually, I think, well, this is turning to a fight, right? Race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please. Nah, let's go number one.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich, how far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
When he said ham sandwich, I thought he was referring to, like, the police, like the pigs. But he's actually talking about the race. Whatever race I am.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
You're right about all this. Now I just need you to let me go into the harbor. Sure.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
So these are white for some reason. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
For some reason.
The race enigma.
Because it feels like he'll punch me out if I fail.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront
Not everyone dies in
cultural
one just you.
something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My gem is a mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've gotten it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I'll ask. Who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A.
A4A.
We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago.
Of course.
We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericamasis and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
Of course.
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
4,000 years ago. So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Oh yes, that guy.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability.
Oh, that hurts, Taggy.
From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw.
The dimple's under his chin, technically.
Baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sir Laclef and the other Vesper.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Hul. That is the only reason you are here.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That'll be a lucky racist, whatever that means.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Sure, let's conceptualize medium 10.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
I want to learn this race theory of yours so that we can... But I've already failed the role, right?
Do not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant? You do not have the devotion for servitude.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool. Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do.
I am a superstar,
They
see?
squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bai. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Wait, what's about the ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that.
Nice.
Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer. This is the beginning of your legend.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
So I actually get a penalty if I equip this. Let's equip it anyway. It's only 1 hour 10 minutes, right?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Just like that.
Seriously?
Instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat. Into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still.
I don't even know
around
why
you.
I need to get access
In
to the harbor.
distance,
I just
sounds
want to.
of the harbor are falling silent.
666.
All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip.
Wait, what should I do? I just want to press the button. back up and perform a 360-degree flying spin kick. This is gonna kill me. Or him.
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Disco Inferno, sure. The second option doesn't say press the button, but I suspect they're just missing that option.
As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
It is.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
But let's loot his body.
The man is still knocked out.
Oh, come on. I can't loot his body. I can do this, I guess. Sure. Bye, ladies. I was just hoping to see. I was hoping to see what happens when I fail, but instead it succeeded on double 6. So I mean, we'll keep it. It's not safe coming. What's this? The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. There's stuff here as well. This looks like an exit. What is this?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Let's use it later. What's this? La Fumée, Volume 1, Number 4. Sure. Stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head. Very nice. Can I actually use it? It's interesting how the thing changes. What interact button in inventory? Like just this thing, right?
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frizzle. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
White antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
By Frizzle?
Because Frizzle was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
What is Kunst und
Kultur? It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective. This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing. If you don't follow it, you only ever hear about the ludicrous sponsorships and obscene death toll.
Alright, let's see what these communists have to say about Tip Top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tourney.
Wait, what's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
What's wrong with a good motor crash?
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real racers that you're really watching for.
No, I'm pretty sure I like it for the racing.
Sure, you think that, but subconsciously, it's the visions of brand names being engulfed in flames that you crave.
I guess I've never thought about it that much.
That's because you haven't been reading critically. But don't worry. The whole point of these sorts of articles is to let someone else read critically for you.
Kim, this article says that no one really watches Tip Top Tony for the racers.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
It seems to think so.
A certain kind of young man reads 1 or 2 books and suddenly thinks he understands the secret structures of reality. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Sure, let's do the Kim interaction.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
International
this section
developments.
includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
I know where most of those countries are. They're on a map.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Local concerns.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt.
Yeah, but I never played it when it came out.
Martinez.
So now we're playing this.
Take La Delta.
It was between this and like Troubleshooters and and like 1 or 2 other games. But in the end I picked this one to play. The game died too for inquiring too much about my past at the start of the game. Yeah, we also died very early. We died before we even got out of our room. In fact, I died twice before ever getting out of my initial hotel room. We haven't found any deaths since then. Slightly disappointing, but I'm sure they'll come. I mean, yes, we did. Yeah, well, all 3 were in that room, right? The third one was science. The third one we knew we were gonna die, so that was for science. Yeah, I haven't actually been to the police car, and I haven't been to the cops either. I went to the we did the main hotel itself. Then we did the painter in front of the gardener in front of the hotel. See my yellow gloves here. Then we did the racist lorry driver. Then we came to the harbor front, and I rolled a 6 and I punched the guy up top with my 6, and he went unconscious. So I opened the gates to the harbor, but I haven't gone in yet. That'll be tomorrow. Yeah, it was a 3% chance of success, and I rolled a 6. Good
Finally,
stuff.
there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin
That's how you know it's a good
accusing the
game.
owner of the Cape Side apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having
terrible.
paid their rent.
Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be better for everyone with labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Sure.
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition. Why do communists love puerile insults? And they wonder why they're always being left out in the cold.
Seriously.
You flip back to the front of
Bye. And I'm running a Inland Empire build, so there should be a lot of weird conversations that pop up as we go along. Very, very weird conversations. We've had a few of those. Let's see what else we have here. Coffee machine, or what's this? Dark liquid in a pot looks almost sentient. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Every worker equals member of the board is written at the top of the flyers.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Very unfortunate.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Ilmara.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Sure.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
So whatever this is about to complete. Breakthrough imminent. Have we really spent an hour in this building? It was an hour and a half when we punched the guy out. So I still don't really know what this does, but this will be the first one that we completed. It looks like it gives us XP of some kind, but I'm not sure. Just because this thing is up. Or it'll give us some skill point, or something, we don't know what. We'll find out. Read a magazine. Sure, that's true. I wasn't watching the clock, I guess, when I did that. Now that I'm looking at all this, like this UI and everything, the games like that vampire game that we tried, for that demo that we tried a couple of weeks ago, kind of seems to borrow from things like this, right? It's probably partially inspired from things like this. Basically the same game, yeah. Look at the note. Never mind. Who picks this option? Nobody picks this option, right? This is a false option here. A false sense of player agency.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
And what does it say? Continue.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
Okay, so there should be shoes here somewhere that I can loot.
All items on the list
Never
have been
mind.
crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Okay. A to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut. Some kind of superstar.
That's me.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
I am. -1 logic price of self-delusion. Ooh, learning cap for visual calculus raised to 6. Ooh, so this is interesting. So it's 1 from each thing. Like this was already 6, right? Actually, this was already 7. But these were not. So I got a bonus cap. This was actually, the cap was like 1. And the cap here was 2, right? Now there's 6. But I still have to slot this. Do I have to, can I? Oh, I can't even remove this. Ah, so when you, wait. Okay, so when you, so these things are permanent when you put them in. Ah. So when I was training this, it was -2 logic and none of this. But I could remove it if I wanted to. Now, it's a straight up improvement, it's a stronger version, but it cannot be removed unless I use some kind of skill point. Interesting. Internal thought over by the table. I'm sure there'll be more internal thoughts. But which table? Over here? In this area? This area? There's a chair. Here? Yeah, it might not be here anymore. But I mean, that's fine overall. But what was it? Demand democracy. The demand democracy thing? Because I didn't get it. Oh, I had a whirling head thing I didn't click. Oh, gotcha. But it didn't give me a thing. So maybe it's maybe you have to have some kind of stat for it or something. Oh, it was just a word. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I missed an internal thought. Gotcha. I see what you mean. I thought for some reason you said you meant I missed one of these. Like internal, like thought from the thought cabinet. But gotcha. I see what you mean. It was one of those circling things. I'm just gonna do these two, and then we'll call it for the evening. Yeah, let me finish this first. +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. I don't know that I want to wear this. Because I do want to lie. Plus whereas reconstructing crime scenes seems more of a thing where you have to, you can change your clothes before you actually click on it. Like it's usually an option you pick from a menu rather than something that comes up mid-conversation. So I don't really want to wear those glasses when I don't have to. But yeah, let's save here. Thank you very much for coming and watching. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we shall continue wandering around this crazy world and seeing what fun self conversations we can have. But yeah, thank you for coming. Fun game, love it so far. See you tomorrow. Rest our wings. Goodbye. Tick tock, tick tock. Rest your double sixes. Yeah, that was fun.